Bam! There we go. I remembered to unmute myself. Hello and welcome everybody to today's live stream. As you may have seen in some of my social media posts this morning, and as the ads go out for this live stream happening, I am trying to distract myself from the fact that tomorrow is the day that Leviathan comes out and I could finally... Well, I'm actually picking mine up on Sunday because I have a Lego convention to go to tomorrow, so I'm distracting myself from the fact that I don't have Leviathan yet. So, in order to distract myself, I decided I was going to work on the trench run from Lego. I thought this would be really cool. I really enjoy the Lego specific micro builds of these little scenes, way more than I actually originally anticipated. Also, hello everybody in chat. My goodness, there are so many of you already, and also check out my super rad bucket hat. I made Chaos Cultist buy this for me using some of our VIP points from the Legos VIP store, because it's not purple like Jake Hager's, but it's at least a bucket hat like his, and I was like, you know what, that works, and I can wear this stupidly to the beach or something. And so now I have this adorable bucket hat. I don't know if this will work for me being able to hear with my headphones on. Let me see how comfortable this is. That'll work. We'll see how long I can keep the hat on, but we're gonna look like a dork today. Also, okay, hello to everybody. Hello Tyler, hello Chipster, hello John, hello Carry-On, and hello Sean. I am going to bring this over here. Oh, Sean, thank you for the Pigments Fund. Thank you very much, sir. All right, okay, we're gonna get started on this build. We're gonna just go ahead and jump right into this. Now, Lego is fairly topical for me today, outside of the fact that, I mean, I build Lego on this channel all the time at this point. But tomorrow, I'm actually going to a Lego convention in my area, and I'm really excited because it's my first Lego con. It's gonna be like a tiny little thing from my understanding, but I'm very excited because we're going for like one day. We're going tomorrow. And it should be just like, I don't know what to expect. But I'm expecting just cool builds and various people selling, like, possibly things that I've never seen before. And to me, that is incredibly exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know why I pulled out every single bag from this box. I'm going to put majority of them back in there. But I am trying to find bag number 1, because we definitely will need that. And let's keep 2 and 3 out. I think we might be able to get through that. This is actually a little bit, I think, smaller than some of the other micro builds, which is funny because they're all tiny. But, you know, I think this might be a little bit smaller. Oh, thank you. I also think I rock the bucket hat quite well. I also have just decided blue is a color I can officially wear, and so it was a blue hat. And I was like, sure, I'll take that. Seems fun. All right, we've got our instructions here. It does have a little bit of fancy information about the trench scene, etc. Oh my god, speaking of the trench scene, I was watching an Adam Savage tested video, and you know how he like will go to, and I'm so sorry, I don't remember the name of the 2 places he goes to most frequently, but he goes to these various places that they entirely specialize in auctioning off props and like other stuff from movies and other media, etc. Hell, they might even do like real paintings for all quote unquote real paintings, like famous paintings for all I know. I don't really know, but I know that they specifically do a lot of work with things from cinema. Mostly props, but they do sometimes get the giant backdrops that they would paint for movies. And in a recent episode from Adam's YouTube channel, he was there, and they had a matte painting. That's the word I'm looking for. They had a matte painting of the trench run, and it was so cool. And then they also had a matte painting, and it was done on like masonite, which was really neat. Apparently matte paintings are often done on glass, but like this particular one was done out of masonite, and it was like really sharp edges. It's really cool. I encourage you to go watch the video after the live stream or something. But the other one that was really rad that they had, that is completely not relevant to Star Wars, but was just, I want to talk about it, was it was from Independence Day, I believe it was. It was the mothership, the back of it, where the hangar bay would have been, where some other ships would have exited, and it freaking had, oh my god, what are they called? Like fiber optic lights in it, so that if you put light on it, or lit them up or whatever, it would light the painting, and you could make it glitter and everything. It was so cool. Yeah, matte paintings. Exactly, it was matte paintings. It was so cool. Like, I always love whenever he goes and looks at these prop places, because they always have some very interesting things, and because he's a nerd and has worked on Star Wars and lots of other movies and such, he has a lot of background information to pontificate about when he's talking to people about these things. So it's always really, really interesting, but just the stuff he gets to look at is so cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Now that I'm done gushing, we'll go ahead and just kind of separate these out by size a smidgen, because that'll help me. Or at least by flatness, maybe. There we go. How's everybody's weekend going so far, by the way? I know it's Friday, so it's not technically the weekend, but some people might already be in their off hours and such, so how are you guys doing? Yeah, I believe it is what they did for the Superstar Destroyer. They do it a lot, actually. It's not something... A lot of matte paintings are now done digitally, but this was from back when they would do it by hand. And good lord, the skill of the people doing these matte paintings. Like, I've done some large-ish scale paintings, but nothing nearly the size of what they did. And because of how tiny the detail ends up being, it's insane. It's like, it's just so intense. Okay, so we got our pieces all separated out. We got one more bag, though. Let's go ahead and get these set aside. Those set aside. What do you mean that you have scrap paint for the windows? I don't, Chipster, like... Ooh, you're painting some Klingon minis for Star Trek Adventure Game? That's really cool. What are the scale of those miniatures? I don't know if I've seen too much of the Star Trek minis. Just knock some plastic on the floor, it startled me. Have any of you guys been playing Final Fantasy 16? Chaos Cultist and I have. Alright, we've got those attached. Getting all these big pieces out of the way early. Alright, let's flip it over and start putting on the reinforcements. Okay. It's a pretty decent size then. Not too hard to paint or anything, like not too small, not too like gigantic to be daunting. That's definitely not what I want. I want that for here, actually. Yes, and here. Well, that's cool, Havman. Glad you were able to leave work early. I always used to get really stressed when I would leave work early when I was working retail, because it would be like, oh gosh, my paycheck will be smaller now. Ugh, but honestly, ultimately the time was just nice to have off. So I tried not to worry about it too much, you know? Means you get a longer weekend, which is fun. Hopefully you don't have to work on the weekend. I don't actually know. Oh, I understand. It was the windows on your miniature. I thought you meant like your actual windows, and I was very confused for a second. I was like, what's going on with your windows? Why are you having to scrape paint off them? I don't understand. Now it makes more sense. And you can always you can absolutely tag me in something on Twitter so I can see it. That's not a problem. I don't really I don't have open DMs, so don't DM it to me or anything like that, but you can absolutely like at me. Like tweet it at me. Can you tell that I don't use Twitter? I always feel really awkward when I talk about it. I'm like, I hope I'm saying the right things. I have no idea. I don't use this platform very often except for advertising. I'm terrible like that. Alright, we got those in. We don't need these quite yet, but we do need these to fill in there. Alright, this is looking good. We're making progress. I really wish... a ring light. Chris, I am doing quite well. I have been busy and out and about for most of the day, and I'm just honestly, I'm trying to distract myself from the fact that Leviathan's out tomorrow, but I'm not going to be picking mine up till Sunday, which we are going to have a live stream on Sunday featuring Leviathan. I'm probably going to get started on the Tyranids out of the box. Because I'm going to a convention tomorrow, so we're not going to have a stream tomorrow. And I'm just trying to distract myself from that. I mean, I'm going to keep bringing it up, so it's fine. It's fine. We can talk about it. We can all talk about it. But, is the more saucy videos on YouTube? Well, considering YouTube doesn't really like saucy videos, no. No, they're probably not on YouTube. They're probably somewhere else where, sauce is allowed. But oh no, Chipster, we'll go feed your fur baby. Don't deny the cute fluff their food. But otherwise, Chris, I am doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm excited for the con. It's gonna be my first LEGO convention that I've ever been to, and it's a really small one. Like, I'm not expecting like a huge like space or like a giant turnout or anything like that, but I'm very curious what it's gonna be like. I'm very excited to explore just the space, and I'm kind of scoping it out actually with the hopes of maybe next year, or I don't know how often this one like happens, because I think sometimes brick conventions will occasionally be like twice a year or something in one area. I'm not really sure, but regardless, the point is I'm kind of scoping it out because depending on how big it is and how easy it is to get a table, Chaos Cultist and I were thinking of maybe like doing some sort of build and then bringing it the next time there's one, and I think that would be really fun. So that's one of the other reasons we're going, is because we kind of want to scope it out and be like, could we bring something? Like, are we too amateur for this, or could we try? Could we try to be a cool kid? And that is my hope. So I'm very excited to scope it out, see what's there, probably do some shopping. I'll be taking plenty of pictures, I'm sure, if I remember to. I'm sometimes bad about that. But my intention is to take plenty of pictures and share on social media and stuff. So if you're interested in seeing the con, definitely subscribe to my Instagram, because that's the most likely place that I'll be sharing them first. Or we'll definitely be seeing like the most of that kind of content. Aw, nice. Hi, Remy. Hope you're enjoying the garden. That sounds lovely. Oh, that would be really cool, Chris. Like, totally rad. Yeah, I think there's quite a few pretty good conventions, actually, in North Carolina. I don't know specifically about, like, ones for LEGO or anything, but I know there's some really cool, I guess maybe that's Georgia. Maybe Georgia's the one I'm thinking about that has some cool anime ones. I thought North Carolina had some too. I'm slightly biased. I've lived in North Carolina for a small period of my life. And so I'm like, it's a good state. It's okay. It's not like the worst. I mean, it can be shitty sometimes, don't get me wrong, but like, there are some nice places. The mountains are pretty. Lee, I'm glad that you enjoyed the pictures, but if you're going to continue talking about that kind of stuff where this is not the place for it, I will have to kick you. So do please keep your comments more in line with what is appropriate for YouTube and for what we're doing right now. Thank you. All right. What does this actually say? I didn't look. The force is strong with this one. Classic Darth Vader quote. I assume that will end up going somewhere along here. I need these. This is what I'm looking for. We're gonna stack these. Oh, that sounds really cool. I imagine train meets would be like, the setups there must be super cool. Because they must also be really large, because I imagine you'd end up having a lot of track space. So do you end up having, like I'm trying to picture what that would actually be like, because I've never really seen, like, a train meetup or, like, a convention that is all about model trains and stuff. Do a lot of people end up doing, like, big collaborative pieces because of limiting space, because of how large some of the setups end up being? And, like, are you building them on, like, giant modular boards or something? Like, how would you transport it all? Because that's so much stuff. Like, I mean, Lego is also gigantic to transport, but I feel like you can kind of, because it's so sturdy, you can kind of disassemble it and then, like, reassemble it a little bit more easily. But, like, hobby materials sometimes are really delicate. So, like, how are you... in some of those scenes, like, with all the woodland scenics and the trees and everything, like, what? That sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds so cool. No problem, Lee. Just, like I said, keep it clean, okay? Good evening, Per Ragnar. It's technically, I would say it's late afternoon for me, I suppose, but I accept the evening. I understand everybody lives somewhere different. Well, I hope you're enjoying your gin tonics. That sounds lovely. Very good. Oh, I am so, like, that sounds so cool, Sean. Oh, the shopping there would absolutely drain my wallet. You have no idea. Right? Like, they're huge. Like, you'd have to... I can only imagine you must have to build them on, like, masonite boards and then, like a beast, just majestically bring them into... I don't know, like, you'd stack them, like, maybe get it on a pallet or something and, like, build a... Like, I'm imagining now building this gigantic cart system, essentially. Like, you know how you can... There's those carts that you can pull the trays completely out and it's, like, a slotted thing. I'm imagining, like, that you're doing that, but instead of putting drawers in there, you're just sliding your displays in, and you've spaced them so that your trees don't get knocked over or something. I don't, like, insane. I am stuck. The chair's on my dress. All right. The problems of my life sometimes. Rolling over my clothes. All right, this needs to go here. We're now topping basically everything. Let's not dilly-dally. And by us, I mean me. I am the one dilly-dallying. Oh, that's really cool. Do you guys have, like, is there a convention in the Bay Area for model trains and stuff? Or was there? I don't know, like, if they still meet up or anything. I was actually talking to somebody who was, I think, from the Berkeley area of the Bay, and was talking about how there was, like, an Ace Hardware that, unfortunately, the person who was maintaining and keeping all the model train stuff in the store at that space, like, had passed recently, unfortunately. And so now there was... no one knew who was going to keep it going, and so there's a really high expectancy that it's not going to be there anymore, and that's such a sad thing. Like, it makes me so disappointed. That's one of the reasons, actually, when I did the video that I released today about the Panzer, which if you guys have not gone to watch, how dare you? After this live stream, you should absolutely go watch it, and you should like it, and you should make a comment on it about telling me how cool Hobby Unlimited is, because in the video I feature Hobby Unlimited, which is the place where I picked up the Panzer, and the whole reason I wanted to is because, like, those stores are just so few and far between at this point. Like, I know there are some places that get really lucky and they have some, and they may even have multiple because they have a community actually for it, but when you don't have a good, strong community for an area, you don't end up, like, with stores like that can end up maintaining and keeping themselves going, and so just wanted to showcase it. Do I like the new Disney castle set? Lion, are you asking about the Lego one? I want to say yes, but I actually don't remember in detail what, like, the difference between it and the old one is, because I don't have either. Like, I've not picked up the older Disney castle, as much as I actually am a Disney girl. I mean, I literally got married in Disney, but I don't actually own that set. I think it's because I don't really care about Cinderella's castle that much. Or Sleeping Beauty's. I can't remember now, actually, if it's Disney World's castle that they used, or if it's Disneyland's castle that they used, or if there's one of each. There might be one of each, actually. Now, I don't know. I wish I had access to... I have access to 2-inch extruded pink and blue foam. Okay, that makes sense. But I don't have, like, the thinner stuff, but I'd love to, because I would love to make my own, like, dungeon tiles and that kind of thing, you know? Well, thank you, Havman. I appreciate that. Got it. Okay, so it's mostly a color difference and some slight minifig difference. That makes sense. They are minifigs in that one, right? They're not the dolls. It's Disney World's? Okay. Which is which is Cinderella's castle, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Like, my favorite park, like, I like Magic Kingdom, but honestly, Hollywood Studios, or whatever it's called now, MGM Studios or whatever, and Epcot are actually more the parks that I personally am nostalgic for because of... Well, I only went to Disney World once as a kid, and I barely remember it. So most of my experience as going to Disney World was as an adult, and I really fucking like Epcot because they have good food, and also the damn tequila bar in the Mayan temple is just... I don't drink a lot, but fuck, I will go to that tequila bar. I hope it's still there. Someone tell me please tell me it's still there. Please tell me that tequila bar is still open. Yeah, it's Hollywood was what it used to be. Okay, MGM is what it turned into. I couldn't remember if they had, like, updated it again since MGM. God, that tequila bar is so good in Epcot though. It's in Mexico. It's in, like, the big, I think it's the Mayan temple. You go into the big temple and it's this little tucked away stacked tequila bar. Oh my god, so good. I am so distracted. I literally just need to put these two things on. Hold on. Let's do this. There we go. And then, there we go. Good night, Antonio. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Sean, I figured you would probably know whether or not it was still around. I'm so glad. Is it still just crammed full? Like, of just bottles upon bottles upon bottles of tequila, because that's what I remember, and it was just, it smelled so intense in there. All right, let's go ahead and get back to started. Dream Lego collaboration, Lion. Like, you mean between like Lego and an intellectual property? Warhammer. My dream Lego collaboration would 100% be if Lego got the license to make me a gosh darn Lego Dreadnought. Because I want a Lego Dreadnought. I know there are mocks for it out there and everything, but like imagine an official one. That would be so cool. Also, a Lego Knight. Like, I was actually talking to Chaos Cultist about it, because the last Lego project I did on the channel was the Demon Bull King, and we're pretty sure, based on his size, we could just run him as a Titan. Which would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad they haven't changed. If that place ever changes, I'll be so sad. Our random pink brick for our Star Wars Lego set because of that one lady who brought cake to the team. Adorable. Traditions that should never die. Alright, let's separate those out. I am going to take a little bit of extra time because it looks like we're immediately starting to get into the greebling, just based off of the variety of pieces in this. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to actually organize things into slightly more specific groupings. Where the hell did I put my buckets? I mean, I have the bucket on my head, but where did I put my glass bowls for organization? I got it. I know what I can do. Hold on. This is literally why I bought these. Outside of, you know, storage. Organization. At Racin? I hope I said your name correctly. I'm so sorry if I did not. But I have to be very, very real with you. Pineapple is the best topping on pizza. I completely agree. I am one of those people. You can all dislike me if you like for this, but I don't care. I really, really like grilled pineapple. So pineapple on pizza does not offend me. I think it's quite delicious, and I love the sweet savoriness, tanginess of the pineapple combined with the gooey, ooey cheese. And then I also do actually like Canadian bacon, I guess is the ham that they put on it. Oh, it's so good. All right, let me actually start organizing things. So throw them all. All right, what do I want to put in the bins? Probably the slightly smaller pieces. Are these all ingots? Okay, these are all ingots. Ingots. Tiny little squares. Okay, we're gonna put both of the squares all into the same space. I don't think they need to be that separated. And then immediately drop them into the wrong place. Okay, perfect. It is good. There's a great, oh my gosh, what's the band's name? I just blanked on it. It's Electric Disco? Is it Electric Train? I can't remember. Electric... Wait, hold on. No, that's not at all... Okay, that is what I put. Fine. Oh no. Oh god, I don't remember the name of... Okay. We talked about it on a previous live stream. It is a European, like, disco electric band. And they did a thing on a train. They did a music video, like, called Electric Train, or... I don't remember what the name of the band or the song is. Fuck! My life. Why can I never remember things? But they have another song that they did a collab with. Ooh, pineapple on burgers is also quite good. I don't like that as much. Mostly because it ends up, like, the pineapples end up being... Well, I guess you could have the thinner slices or whatever, but I feel like it ends up being a weird ratio of, like, meat to pineapple for me, but it is pretty tasty. What I actually really like is grilled pineapple in Mongolian barbecue. What is the name? Somebody please tell me the name of the band. And if you guys know the song that I'm referencing, because it's all about how they hate pineapple on pizza and how it's terrible, but the freaking music video is hilarious because there's pineapple puppets, and there's a pineapple pizza puppet, and it ends up having, like, tentacles come out of it, and it's, like, the greatest puppet. And I can't remember... Electric Cowboy, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, yes. Yes, you were absolutely correct. You were absolutely correct. Yeah, pineapple and teriyaki sauce burgers is the best way to eat pineapple on burgers. But then the problem is that the teriyaki sauce makes the pineapple, like, slide the fuck off of the burger, and it just becomes like, then I'm just eating burger, and I don't get the delicious pineapple. That's always my problem with that. That's why I don't do it very often. And yes, the band is the Electric Cowboy. So they did a collab with, I don't know what the other band is, but it is a song entirely about how pineapple on pizza sucks. It's entirely done with puppets. The other band is in puppet form, and then there's a pizza that has tentacles coming out of it. It's so good. I do actually, Matt. I think. Don't quote me on that. There is now, unfortunately, a video record of me immediately saying that I do. But I'm pretty sure that I do. They're not all built yet, which is why we're working on this today, because I want to continue building them. But I think I have this one left to build, and then the Dagobah one to build. And then I believe that I have everything else, because I did manage to get the Superstar Destroyer that recently released. It was out when we first were looking to get it. It had, like, sold out immediately. I guess not really that surprising, but I was a little sad. But I knew it was going to be coming back pretty quickly, so we ended up... I actually think we went to our local Lego store and found it there. So we grabbed it, and we built that up. So the only two that we have left is the trench here that I'm building today, and Dagobah. And I believe that's it. No, it can be left out. We'll put that there. Alright, let's go ahead and take these and put them in there with that. That should be fine. Alright, those are good. Let's put the grill... Do I have... We're gonna put the grills in there. Actually, we're gonna put the grills in with the ingots. They'll be distinguishable enough. Because I want to get some of these roly-poly pieces put away. Just get all these, like, rounded pieces in here. Just throw those in there for these kind of weird shapes. Those will be separated enough. They're all dark grays. Ooh. Honestly, an Aloha hot dog sounds pretty good. So it's pineapple and bacon cubes and other stuff? So, like, is there actually... Like, I assume that's on top of the hot dog. Like, is it like a beef grilled dog? Or is it like a sausage of some variety? Like, I'm curious now. I've never had bell pepper on pizza. I'm not a big pepper person, but, you know, honestly, grilled, like, bell pepper on a pizza may not be so bad. Because I feel like it'd be smaller amounts, so I could definitely do that. Pineapple on a burger is going too far for you, Matt? Well, that's fair, that's fair. Yes, I am. I will be, absolutely. It looks beautiful. I am so pleased. I am a massive Hocus Pocus fan. Massive Hocus Pocus fan, despite all of its problems. But I love that. I have such nostalgia for that show. So yes, when I saw that they announced it, and honestly, I actually think it looks pretty darn good. I love the minifigs. They did such a good job on those minifigs. Oh my god. I need it so badly. Yes, 100% yes, I will be getting it. I don't know if I'll be getting it as soon as it releases. My hope is yes, but, you know, sometimes we do wait on things, so which is fine. Oh my god, yes, I want it. I do want it. I'm so glad they did that one. That's such a, like, I'm surprised, honestly, that they hadn't done it previously. Because it feels like such an iconic, and Disney's had the license for Hocus Pocus for ages. It's not like they haven't been working with Lego forever. So they could have definitely done it sooner. But, I mean, to be fair, I'm glad that they waited, because now they've got all of their modern technology behind them, and their modern build techniques and all these things. So I'm very curious to see what the build's actually going to be like. They did! They totally nailed Bette Midler. Oh my god, I honestly think that they nailed all of them. I think they did an exceptional job. I love the print on Danny's, like, chest. Like, her torso print piece is so good. Like, they nailed it. They nailed it so much. Can you tell that I'm a Hocus Pocus fan and I'm really hyped? Okay, let me actually get to building. I've separated things out. I feel confident about what we're doing, so let's go ahead and get started. That is gonna go there. We're gonna then take... Where are the ones... Okay, I separated things out, and now oh, they're literally in front of my eyeballs. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. No one panic. We're not immediately losing our mind and still not able to find things despite organizing stuff. This is going here, by the looksy of it. We're gonna shove that there. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I do have the Merkava still as a proxy for my... Well, I haven't really used it as a proxy yet, but I do still have it with that intention. In fact, it is up for potentially being a thing that I end up either painting on a live stream or video. I haven't really decided how it's going to, like, how I'm going to present it, but I do want to paint one of my Tamiya tanks at this point. I built 2 of them. I've also built one of the planes. I'm feeling pretty confident about going through that process and the fuck is that? Oh, it's a bit of, I was like, what the hell? It is a piece of plastic from one of my other sprues. I did not know what it was for a moment. I got off topic. Sorry. What I was saying. Yes, I still have the Merkava. It's a potential thing of... I don't know why I can't speak today. I know why I can't speak today. Because I was driving and out and about for like 3 hours today running errands. And so I'm a wee... I think a bit tired from that. But yeah, in fact, actually, you know what? Let me grab it. I'll show you. So yep, still got the Merkava sitting right here. It hangs out on my shelf as like a little display piece, and I've put the Panzer with it. It's so much smaller. Like, look how tiny. I mean, I know this is a light tank versus, like, I think a heavy tank. And I think this is a much more modern tank in comparison to this one, ultimately, because this would have been from... I don't actually know which war this one specifically would have been started to be made during, but this was World War II. Much earlier in time than I think this one. But it's just so funny to me how much tinier this tank is. I love this thing. It's so freaking cute. I will say, and I said this in the video, the one thing that I am a little bummed about is these are really fun, but they didn't do rubber treads on the Panzer, because this is like a 2019 set, and they didn't do rubber on that, but they did do it on this one. I'm a little sad by that. Anyways, go watch the episode. It's a good episode. I worked really hard on it. Chaos Cultist worked really hard on it. I'm gonna go put my tanks back so I don't accidentally bump them and damage one of their fragile little sticky out bits. Because, good lord, sometimes they do. The plane has this one antenna that just sticks out, so every time I shift it around my shelf to like put something new next to it, I am constantly like terrified that I'm gonna accidentally flick it with my hand or something, and I'm just like, I'm very heavy-handed, and so I would definitely break it every time I touch it. I have not seen Fury Brad Pitt World War II tank movie. Oh, you mean the No, I don't think I've seen that. I haven't watched I'm not a big movie person. It pains Chaos Cultists sometimes immensely. People be like, "You haven't seen that?" I'm like, "No." And if I did, it was the TV version, because that's how I saw most of my movies at like a short period of my life. It was just through TV. They are the same scale, Chipster. They're both 135. The Panzer is just significantly smaller than the Merkava. I love all the dioramas that LEGO's been doing as well. I really hope that they continue to do more. I know it was tedious to build, and I did not have to build our copy of it. Thankfully, Chaos Cultist did that, so I did not actually experience this tedium, but I have been told that it's a tedious build. The Sonic the Hedgehog one is so cool to me. I really want them to do more Sonic levels in that style. Like, I know they have a whole line of, like, Sonic LEGO sets coming out soon that are more play-friendly, but I want more of the diorama style ones for it, because I think some of those other levels would look really cool in that style, even if they are a little obnoxious to build. Nice, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, like, for example, just to like show you how super not versed in like how often I don't watch movies, I've only seen Saving Private Ryan once. And I think it was the TV edited version. I think it was it the TV? I don't even know. It was only once though. I've only seen it once. Okay, very well, like free on demand. On demand where? I don't have cable. I really like it. I think it just went out of circulation, did it not? It may be a little tougher for you to find if it's on your to get list, because I think I only randomly found it. I think it was like the last one left at the Target or something I was at. I can't remember now. But it was definitely the last one. Where are my e-gifts? I definitely separated those out into a separate thing. Thank you. There they are. Alright. 2 of those. 1 of these. Not that one. We want this one. This, and then 1 of these as well. I think this one's gonna end up being very cool. And I'm not even a big, like, TIE fighter enthusiast. Like, they're definitely not my favorite ships from the Star Wars universe. But I still think this is gonna end up looking really rad. I think it's just because of the greebling. I really like the look of the greebling in this one, just from the pictures. It's got so much going on it. Oh no, it ruined action movies for you? Like, you just were like, this is too good of a film. Everything in comparison to it is garbage in the action genre. Is that what you mean by it ruining things for you? I'm sure I can probably find it somewhere online. Like, I have a variety of different streaming services. One of them probably has it. Stick that there. Where is... Nope. Yep. Need one of those, one of these, and 4 here. So the one thing that I have found that is like, oh my god, I should look at the screen, then I can see. Holy shit, I'm cheating. I mean, I'm not cheating, I'm using my tools. Oh, I still can't see those ones. Hold on, let me get them over there. Okay, cool, I can now see my pieces. So the one thing I was about to say, as a complaint of the height of these things, is that I actually am so short that I really can't, like, see what's in them unless I do that, like I stand up or whatever. Thankfully, I can see it on the camera over here. So when I go and check chat, I can also be like, oh yes, those are the pieces that are in those trays. It'll give me an excuse to build a Sherman tank. That's, you know what, that's a fair, that's, I can believe that. I always could use an excuse to build a Sherman. I think I forgot to put that in last time. Whoopsie daisy. That would explain why I have this one random one left in that tray. And I also need this little guy. I say as it's actually quite a large piece. And then that goes there. I wonder if anybody has, like, done an actual comparison of this build to the section that they would have based it off of in the... Sean! Oh my god! The thingy worked! Oh my god, that's the first time I've seen that work. Holy shit. Woo! Thank you, Sean, for the tank fund, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are too kind. You are just too kind. Also, holy cow, my little pop-up worked. Hell yeah! Would that be larger or smaller? I actually don't... I guess it'd be larger, right? Because you want the number to shrink, because 1-to-1 would be equal. So that would be bigger then, right? From the 135. How big would that end up being then? Like, how big is a 1/16th scale Panzer to the 1/35th? I mean, I understand the fraction difference, but, like, visually, how bigger are they? Yeah, okay, so I don't know why it did it this time. That's so weird. Fascinating. Well, I'm very excited that that worked, because we had gotten that set up, like, a little while ago, and we weren't sure if it only worked with Twitch or something, so that's really cool. Yay! What am I doing? I am building a Lego. I'm building a Lego. It sounds so weird, but you don't pluralize Lego. There we go. We got our 2 random color pieces in there. We'll get that situated. Is this where the X-Wing is gonna end up sticking off, I wonder? Okay, so yeah, it would be bigger. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm glad that I sussed out how that's supposed to work. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? But listen, sometimes I'm slow. And that was one of those moments. Ooh. Give me all of the grills. Give me all of the grills, please. One more. There it is. I also do, in fact, need 2 ingots. So thank you for that. 4 grills, 2 ingots, 1 of these, my shield piece, 3 of the flat squares. And then we need 1 more of these guys. Is that all of our pieces? I think it is. Build. Adam, thank you for subscribing. I don't know how they're suddenly working, but they're working! I love it! That's awesome. Let me, Hey, Chaos Cultist! The pop-ups are working! Yeah! I don't know what happened, but they're suddenly working! The Merkava, it was also a 135 scale.
Huge tank.
Yeah, it's just a really big tank.
The pop-up came in?
Yeah, the pop-up came in both when Sean did that tank fund.
Subscribers.
And also, yeah, so this little subscriber here, Adam,
popped in.
when it also popped in, and and it gave a little
time.
time.
It worked on the PC on my computer yesterday.
Oh, was it?
Well, and I thought it was because I have extra Stream Element software, so I thought it was tied to that. It might have simply needed to, like, refresh an OBS.
Oh, that's cool.
So we can fiddle with positioning and all that later.
That's so cool. Just right now, it's working quite well, and like it's actually coming right here.
Cool.
Which is great. Like, it was so cool. Oh, the Bad Batch ship. Can you grab me the Bad Batch ship? I don't remember what scale that is, but Chaos Cultist is grabbing it for me so that I can give you a accurate answer. Oh, and would it work for Legion and Shatterpoint? I don't know, you know, honestly, I'm not sure. I'll find out what the scale is. Richard, thank you so much for the $2.
144.
144 scale. So the Bad Batch ship that I got when I was at this store is a... Okay, there is a slight delay. I saw yours first, but oh my god, yes, it's working! Woo! It's 144 scale. It says it right there. And it's snapped together, actually. I don't know if that means that it will end up being usable for Legion. I can't remember what Legion's scale actually is. Is it? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's look it up. I have a computer literally right here, but I always go to my phone. What scale is Star Wars Legion? That is not the right place to type that. What scale is Star Wars Legion? Part 2. Go. You know what? It is slightly larger, but not by much. It's so Legion's 148. What scale is Shatterpoint again? Yeah, it's like in between being able to work for both Shatterpoint and Legion. It's not quite the correct scale, but it's kind of close. I am, in fact, still watching. Yes. No, I am watching that. Thank you. Excellent. It's cut off my music. It's like, are you still here? Are you actually watching this? I mean, technically, no. I'm not watching it, computer, but I am listening to it, YouTube. Alright, let's keep adding the floor pieces. Yeah, Shatterpoint's larger, so I do think it would be okay. Like, I think you could probably get away with it as long as you spoke to your opponent first. I don't know if you'd be able to use it in an actual, like, tournament, and I don't know what you would You would only be able to like use it as terrain specifically at this point, because there aren't rules for ships as far as I know in Shatterpoint. I don't know about Legion though. Legion I do know has vehicles, so possibly you could use it in Legion casually. I just don't think you'd be able to use it in tournament. Thank you! I'm glad that they're working for you, man. I think that position's pretty good too. My gosh, sorry, I nearly died there. I dried out my throat, hold on. Yeah, I think it's in a pretty good spot as well. I'm not too worried about it. That needs to go there, and then I need 2 more ingots. Yeah, I think you might be able to use it for terrain, for sure. If they've ended their Lord of the Rings line, not that I've specifically seen, but I also have not specifically looked at any recent GW news quite yet. I was kind of waiting until tomorrow and Sunday when they tend to do their larger news dumps. But not that I've heard, although I do know Embracer Group has the rights to Lord of the Rings in certain elements, so I don't know if that's affected Games Workshop's. I can't remember if that had affected their control over that product line. I certainly hope not. Yeah, Chipster, I totally think you could use it as terrains for sure. Especially since it's not like you're going to end up having things land on it or anything like that. So it would just be line of sight blocking and or just a cool feature to have on the board. Especially... Oh my god. I just realized they will probably actually... Oh my god. How are they going to do that? They're going to release the Bad Batch in Shatterpoint, right? Like, they are in Clone Wars, technically. So, like... Oh my god. Do you think they'll eventually, like, have Omega in it, too? I want that so badly. How would they split them? Because, like, I guess... Would they just have each of them be... Who? Okay. My brain is fried. I really want that to happen. I really want the Bad Batch... Oh, they have announced the Bad Batch for... Oh, and for Legion, too. See, that's easier to, like, understand how they do that, because that would just be a squad, right? They're just gonna be a squad of their own thing, and that's fine. But in Shatterpoint, because of the way that they break it down, I mean, I guess they'll just end up putting, like, what, Wrecker and Tech together on a base? Or how would they do that? Because you don't really have 5 normally. You only bring 4 bases. So, like, they'd have to put 2 of them on a base together. Or split them up. Oh, I need to know. I need to look that up later. Oh, I want it. I want it so badly. There are too many cool things coming out. I need them. I need things to slow down. If I'm honest, I really need things to slow down. I need also 2 of the... Where are they? Here they are. Look at me using my... No details on how it would work. Oh, they showed him at Adepticon. Oh, for both, though? Like, is Omega gonna be in both as well, or is she just in Legion? Fuck, that's so cool! That's so cool! I missed that completely. Like, I don't remember seeing, like, them... Have they announced it since Adepticon? I mean, surely they would have made a public... Did I just miss it? I probably just missed it. Terrible. God, that's so cool. These ones. Give it to me. Container, thank you. also need a round stud. There we go. So that will go there, and then these make a nice pair of boobies up there. Do you just remember the Legion picks with Omega? That makes sense. Like, I don't know how they do her in Shatterpoint specifically. I mean, I guess they could do older Omega. Oh my god, I hope they do older Omega with her bow. Oh, that'd be so cool. Like season... Potential is so cool. Games are rad. I like them. If you guys haven't noticed. If only I had more time. I mean, I have plenty of time, but I also do a lot. I am building an interesting contraption. So that's gonna end up... Oh, I still need this. Hold on. Oh, god. Give it to me. There we go. So I need then this, along with that. And then I need... Where is... Alright. I'm gonna need a bunch of things out of here. Hold on, let me find some of the pieces that I'm trying to look for. Alright, so I need those two. Where is my little... I swear I had... Am I crazy? Did I put it in a different... Okay, that's empty, that's empty. There they are! They were just behind a container. Good lord. Just need one of them. This is what I was looking for. I was like, I can't find this one piece. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty cool as well. I know, Thomas, you're not wrong. The theme of the summer is full steam ahead. Dude, the theme of the rest of the year is full steam ahead. Between everything that just happened. So we just had Shatterpoint come out, Diablo 4 just released, Final Fantasy 16 just released, Leviathan comes out tomorrow. We have Space Marine 2 in, I think, October or something, or like sometime at the end of the year. We also have Baldur's Gate officially coming out this year. We have... I know there are more things, and I am completely blanking on them all now. There are just so many things. The Disney Lorcana is supposed to come out if that lawsuit doesn't, like, fuck it up and delay it. So that was supposed to be out. Like, there are so many things coming out through the remainder of the year, and my poor wallet... All of our poor wallets. They're just gonna cry immensely. Alright, I need also one of these and one of the little round ones. Maybe if my fingers can work. There we go. Okay, okay, let's actually do this. So that's going there. It wants this to just go on the back like that. It then wants me to stick this one in like that. Okay, and then this will go on the end. Ow, I just scraped my finger. And then we're going to take one of these round pieces, stick it on top. Oh my god, it's a little person! I don't actually think that's what it is, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. Pieces just want to fly all over the place. Alright, then we're gonna take this lad and literally look at it. Is that not... Does this not remind you of the... I don't remember her name, but it's the maid in the Jetsons. Like, doesn't it kind of look like the maid in the Jetsons? Especially with... Oh, look at it from this direction. Imagine her arms were facing the other way. But like, right? Am I not, like, do you, I mean, am I just dating myself? And I don't know how many, I don't think we have that many young people in chat. I don't think there's that many Zoomers that watch me, but like, you guys all remember the Jetsons, right? And the maid, robot lady? Okay, that's cool. So they're roughly the same size as roughly in the same scale as the Legion and Shatterpoint and GW minis. That makes sense, Chipster. Rosie, thank you. Yes, thank you. That is her name. You guys are all correct. Thank you for actually knowing what I'm talking about, and thank you. All right, let's go ahead. But it does, right? It kind of looks like Rosie. I just knocked her off of her thing. How terrible of me. Alright, and I think it's meant to be like that, I guess? Kind of butted up against it. I think this might be positioned off. Oh no, there we go. Okay. I got it flattered. I'm gonna leave it like that. That is that done. Do I need to build another one? No, but I'm building something else with this. Ball. Where is the ball? There it is. I need this and this. Woo! Oops. Hold on, let me find the pieces I just chucked to the floor. There we go. Yeah, but it does kind of look like Rosie, right? Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's try not to be as much of a klutz, shall we? So I've got these pieces. I am missing one of those. A lovely ingot. A lovely... whatever, jumper? Jumper, that's what they're called. It is the jumper, and I think that's everything. This is gonna go like that. What is this? Lego people. What is this originally for? It looks kind of like a binocular piece, but it's got like a weird gap under there. Like, what is this piece from? Like, it's not Technic, I don't think. It's so bizarre to me. I mean, it definitely makes a cool shape with this. It's just so weird. Alright, and then we're gonna stick that right there. Beautiful, and then this is gonna go like that. The L will go there, our ingot will fall there, and then that goes there. It bothers me that it doesn't overlap it, but I guess that's securing it. Alright, now we need these 4 pieces and our 1 circular piece. That's not where that goes. Needs to go like that. Okay, that makes more sense. My YouTube analytics gives away all y'all's age, guys. Trust me. I look at them and I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I'm kind of glad I don't have people under 18 watching me. That makes me feel better about things. Thank you. This is no place for children. So don't you guys worry about it. Alright, we need this. We need this long boy and this one. Oh, I like that actually sits over top. That's cute. Immediately, I love how cool this is coming together. I guess how well it just looks interesting. Where that thread came from. Random. Alright, we need 4 of these. This doohickey. As well as this one. Our final 2 pieces here. We need 2 of these. And those are all the pieces we need. Opposites. Interesting. Alright. I've built a little square. Oh, is it a little, like, chute or something? Like a vent, maybe? An exhaust? That's the word I'm looking for. I knew I'd get there eventually. If I just start saying things, eventually I'll find the word that I'm actually meaning to use. Okay, that's good. That's good. I had a minor panic moment. I just looked at the clock and it was like, oh my god, it's 4:11. I have been streaming for 4 hours. And then I realized, no, Angela. Friday streams start at 3. That's why you didn't have to worry too much when you were out earlier to rush home because your stream didn't start at 1. Everything's fine. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna go here. If I don't throw it... That's cool, I like that. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think it's like an exhausty thing. Exhausty. Official technical term. Okay, so we've got that. So many ingots left over. I hope I didn't miss any accidentally or something. Probably not. I have a lot of pieces actually left. So that goes there. Ingot goes next to it. So I wonder if it was for like a like if it was a car. Oh, I wonder if it was part of an engine. Maybe that's like what the piece originated from. Chipster. That's a good call out. What year would you... Okay, let's assume that you did get trapped in Jumanji. What year would you want to be called out into? Like, assuming that you were in a... Like, assuming that you went in as, like, a kid, a la Alan Parrish, and you came back out as a, like, later on as an adult, and assuming that there's timey-wimey shenanigans, what era or, like, future year would you actually want to come out in? Supposed to be that piece. It was meant to be this piece. There we go. And then what I need is one of these. To go there. Give it some nice height. And then take another one of these little weird binocular-y pieces. I guess maybe it is just a binocular piece. Maybe it's got that little thing on the end because it's meant to hold in the hand of a minifig. Hello, Eduardo! Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're enjoying yourself for your first time. I am, if you are not aware, I am working on the Trench Run from Star Wars in micro build form for Star Wars Lego. It is one of the, let's see, what set number is it? $75329. It is set 75329. I think this is actually one of the smallest Star Wars micro builds that they have. Not 2020, that's for sure. I completely agree with you. Let's just skip that whole time. That would be nice. I mean, it's weird, because, like, that's when I started the channel, so it's kind of weird to want to skip it, but at the same time, I understand. My goodness. Such a bizarre situation. Alright, did I? No, I just... There's other things that go in this step, Angela. It's not just this one thing that you're putting down. Calm your butt. I'm so sorry I bumped the camera. Sorry. Complete accident. Sometimes I just don't know where the cat ears are. Although, you know what? I do kind of need to adjust them. There we go. It was starting to pinch my head a little bit in an uncomfortable sort of way. Okay. What was I doing? I was putting pieces down in an order that is relevant. There we go. Okay, got those in place. I think if I was in Jumanji, I would want to come out in like 2050 or something. I want to see what crazy AI-driven, like, weirdo world we're going to be in like 30 years or whatever. And, what that's going to be like. Because I want to skip... I definitely want to skip 2020. I guess maybe, like, the early teens would be okay as well, like the 20 teens. But yeah, I feel like if I was in Jumanji and they got summoned back out by some idiot kids playing the game and starting things all over again in the future, I'd want to do it. I mean, really, Alan Parrish had the best bet because he came out during the 90s. And, I mean, we're all nostalgic for the 90s, right? I know I am. Alright, I need to grab this piece, and then I need to shove it right there. And then I need to take this one and do the same thing. Ow, and then hurt my fingers a little bit. Gosh, Lego, why must you wound me? What's the hardest you've ever accidentally scraped or stepped on a Lego piece? And did you bleed? I'm assuming that you got sucked in as a child, like close to what Alan Parrish would have been when he originally played it, so I guess preteens, teens. But you could be younger than that, you could be like 8 or something. And so like if you were sucked in as a kid, like whatever point as a youth that you choose, what year from that point would you want to be kicked out in? Because like I know for some of you, you may, you know, you're older than me potentially. So the 90s would be a perfectly valid time for you to get shoved back out. And you'd be like, yes, please, that'd be great. Let me live those glory days. Or maybe not so glorious, I don't know. 90s were pretty cool for me. Pokemon was a thing, and it was wild in my life. That's where this is gonna end up going. I was wondering, because it had the little overhang. I was like, what is it gonna end up being used for? Are these just spares? They might just be spares. Okay, I think these are all spares. That makes sense. They're all small enough. I think that's legit. And those are all one-offs. Perfect! God, we're gonna have so many greebles. Like extra just random little nonsense like this in this particular build, because I bet every single bag is gonna have roughly 9 or so of these because of how many just bits and different shapes they're going to put into this piece. Let's go ahead and we're going to probably try to get through bag 3. And that might end up being it for the remainder of the stream. But we'll see. We'll see how fast I can do this. See how distracting. What's my favorite LEGO theme, Eduardo? My favorite LEGO theme is actually... it's the Monkey Kid theme. I really like Star Wars as a theme for LEGO. Mostly because I enjoy doing some army building. And I like collecting clones, let's be honest. I'm a big clone collector, but in regards to overall theme that I just really enjoy building and also just think is very fun, it's the Monkey Kid stuff. I love the cartoon. I think it is delightful. And all the characters are really fun. The builds themselves are very intricate and detailed and have a lot of fun elements to them, both in regards to how they are physically constructed, as well as little Easter eggs that they actually put into the builds, because it is one of their own intellectual property brands. They can put a lot of very specific, hey, do you remember this from the cartoon? Hey, do you remember that from the cartoon? Hey, there's this character from the cartoon. And it has a lot of fun elements like that, so there's a bunch of little surprises I personally find when building them. If you're unfamiliar with the show, you might not enjoy them as much from that perspective, but as far as the actual construction of the individual sets goes, I actually think they're some of the best. They have there's just so much going on. They end up doing a lot of very interesting things, and because I feel like they get some of the more modern techniques, if you're really into the more modern style of building and how LEGO presents building, then I think you'll enjoy the kits. Oh, ow, that does sound having like it would be a terrible time. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Hopefully this was not a recent thing. Hopefully this was like when you were a kid and your feetsies were more durable. I would not want to do that, like, modernly. Oh, God. Considering you said it was when you had a bunk bed, I assume it was when you were a youth. Where did I put? Okay. Ingots are going... You know what? Ingots are going to go in a bigger bin. There we go. I leaned too far in. And with the ingot, because they're different enough. Should be fine. Those are all the same. Alright, let's get these dots in the... These guys all in one bin together. I'm also gonna put these gray ones, because why the hell not? They're roughly the same shape, but different colors, so it'll be easy enough to find. More of those little binocular pieces. Actually, 2 of them. Some roly-poly rods. There we go. Do I have one that already... I do. There we go. That's all of the like, circular things. We're gonna put these. In with those. time to grab more trays. Alright. Those little things in there. Ingots. We're in this one. There we go. Okay. We're there. Now let's open this little one, and I might just... I guess I won't dump them all, but we'll separate them out a little bit. Okay, those are all going to go in with the ingots. Just go over there. Where did... Well, let's put all those in there. 2 binoculars. All the little skates. Alright, those will go in there. How is our... I mean, not really. It makes sense. We're gonna... I knew there would be greebles that would end up being those. Okay. I think we're pretty decently separated. I don't think this is part of my current build. I'll leave it over there just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's from a monkey kit set. I am gonna take the hat off now. It is starting to hurt my head. Mostly because the headphones were crushing into it and putting extra pressure, and I'm starting to get a mild bit of a headache. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. I've now separated everything out. We'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can kind of see what I've done a bit more. This is apparently an empty tray, so we'll move it out of the way. I don't need it. Get it out of here. Alright. I need 2 of these. There they are. 2 of these. 2 lightsabers. That's good. I'm glad it didn't cause any injury. Just emotional damage. That side goes like that. That goes like that. I'm gonna stick that on the other end here. Now it kind of looks like pipes. I think it looks better zoomed in. Yeah, I think that looks better. Oh, and then actually I need this before we move on. We need that there. Okay, now I've done this correctly. And it wants this to go here. Wonderful. How many of you guys are pro wrestling fans and are going to be watching Forbidden Door this weekend? Because I am very excited about pretty much all of the matches. I don't know of anything off the top of my head that I'm like, ugh, why are they doing that? You know what I mean? It's all seems like it's gonna be good. Where did my tickets go? Where? Nope. Yes? Maybe? Ingots? Ingots. They are in here, I just can't find them. There we go. That looks good. I need this telescope. Does that mean you're going to be watching the show? And if so, what match are you most excited for? If any, or are you just like, no, they're all gonna suck, in which case I'm like, what, really? Really? Why? Why do you think that? Ah, nice. Alright, we've got that in place. We're gonna stick these there. And then, oh, sorry, this is actually what needs to go in there. This will go on that. Okay, I think I've actually done it correctly this time. Now, this goes like that. It's amazing how many of these things are just attached by one point. Don't bump into it. It will fall apart. It's not actually going to fall apart, but I do feel like some things might be a little fiddly. Maybe a smidge fiddly. There we go. I knew it was in there. Nope. Yes. Nope. Where are the grills? Where are the grills? There they are. I found them. I found them! No one stress. None of you are stressing. I understand this. Which is good. It should be chill. Today is meant to be a chill day. Not thinking about Leviathan. And how I really want to go pick it up. But I can't, because it's too early. Oh, I think I did this wrong. I think it's meant to be like that. Oh. Maybe not exactly like that. I don't think the piece is supposed to fly off wildly. Alright, that's actually how it was supposed to go. My bad. My bad. Yeah, Omega versus Osprey should be pretty darn good. I'm looking forward to Bryanson versus Okada. That's gonna be super rad. It's gonna be so good, I hope. MJF versus Tanahashi is also gonna be really good. If he actually goes through with it. Really, like, everything on the card is probably going to be amazing. Let's be honest, it's the best of AEW and the best of New Japan. What's there going to be not to like? Nothing, unless you're just trying to dislike it. A really like interesting shape I feel like we're creating with this thing. Cool. I grabbed my ingot just like I needed, just like I knew I would. And then I need this piece here. Oh, one more ingot. Okay, I guess it's less of an interesting shape now. I felt like it was more interesting before. Where does this even go? Oh, here. Oh. Fancy. Well, that fills that in really nicely. I don't know if that was pressed down all the way. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going. I do actually need one of these. Brilliant. I will need one of these. 2 of the dots. Do I need the little nipple piece? Nope, doesn't look like it. Camera. Ears, I mean. I still haven't used any of those. I don't need any of those. I do need this. It's now an empty container, so we're gonna ditch it. Get it F out of here. That. Is that everything? Is that all the pieces I need? It does appear to be all of the pieces I need. These are gonna get stacked with this on top. The lightsaber going in. That facing there, and then... Oh, I'm a fool. Oh, shit. Where did that piece go? Crap. Well, thankfully, it's one of those pieces that I'm pretty sure I had plenty of extra of. In fact, yep, I literally had a spare in the ones previously, so we're just gonna do that. I did it. I fixed it. We'll find that other piece later. Don't worry about it. No one worry about it. Hey, Kingsby! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day today, sir. Ooh, let's clip that in right there. Lovely little thing. I agree. I think the trench is looking pretty cool as well. Chipster, that's so exciting that your Leviathan box is on the way in the mail! Woo! Chipster, that's totally fine if you're disconnected from aid or from pro wrestling in general. To be honest, there are so many wrestlers at this point. There are so many companies that are actually doing really good work, putting on really good promotions, that it is genuinely tough to keep up with it all. The only reason I even remotely do, and I still don't keep up with it all, is because I do watch people like Wrestle Talk, because I just follow the wrestling news and go like, what are they saying is happening? Or what are they talking about is going on in the world right now of pro wrestling? Cool. Oh, that's it? Awesome. And that's literally all I do to keep up with it, because otherwise, I try to watch as much as I can. I definitely try to watch some of the bigger shows. But yeah, no, I get it. I completely hear you. Oh my gosh, how was your first game of 10th edition, Kingsby? Like, did you have fun with it? What are your thoughts on the rules? Did you feel like it was comprehensive and that you were able to, like, rock it really easily? Tell me all about it. Do I have two? Oh my god. Fucking hell, please. There we go. Do I have two of these? Am I just... No, I'm just insane. It's fine. Everything's... Oh, I do have two of them. Get out of here. 3! Shit. I'm just gonna scoot you up a little bit. There we go. Oh my gosh, I have a little bit more clearance. I think I can actually lean forward now. I agree. Hello, Heavy Arms. Welcome to the stream. Aw, Thomas, that's so exciting. I can't wait for all of us to have our copies. And then we can all be like, look how cool our Tyranids are! Look how cool our Space Marines are! Roar! And then we can all scream about it. It'll be wonderful. Ooh, we're gonna put this... I need... one of these. Yep, it goes like that. And then we're gonna... Whoop! We're gonna drop everything. Fancy. Oh, is it a little... It's a little gun. Guys, it's a little turret. We just built a little turret. Look at it. It's so cute. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to spin it like that. But it kind of looks like a little turret. Keep popping it out though. Am I doing it? Oh, I see. I can stabilize it if I wasn't a freaking fool and I read the goddamn instructions correctly by doing this. Brilliant. I'm just gonna take that off. Holy moly, look at that. It's actually stable and I can spin it like a legitimate turret now. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. It is pretty cute though. Focus. Focus on my tiny turret. Do it, camera. It's like, no, we're not zoomed in properly. Maybe if you actually did, you know, used us correctly, we'd focus. Please. Please, camera. I'm blocking all of the things. I'm blocking all of the things. There we go. It is a tiny turret, and gosh darn it if I wasn't going to show you this tiny turret. Also, thank you, Rajay Remiki, for subscribing. I have no idea. I didn't hear the alert go on that one, so I don't know if it did it on that one, but regardless, I saw it in chat. That makes sense. I wasn't expecting like I'm probably not going to be playing a full 2K game, like 2K point game when I first play either. I'm definitely going to be doing a combat patrol. I haven't decided what specifically. I think I will be trying the Tyranids. But I think Chaos Cultist might be running as Necrons, which is pretty fun. They've been looking pretty spicy with the new rules that are out. Sisters of Battle versus Admech. Are they crazy in boarding actions? That sounds fun. I am curious to see what the overall balance is going to end up being, especially on some of these smaller scale games, like the combat patrol stuff and the boarding actions that they're doing, because I am a little concerned that certain factions are going to be super OP. Have you guys seen that, like, a tournament scene in Germany, I believe it is like, already got, like, a laundry list of their own rules to, like, nerf some things, because I think, like, Eldar are broken. Oh, did the pop-up work? Okay, thank you for letting me know. Perfect. I just didn't hear the chime of it, so I didn't hear the little music note that it does to let me know people have done it. Ooh, okay, sorry, that was a big yawn. Got 15 minutes or so left. Let's try to get the remaining of this built. So we're gonna do this times 2, it looks like. That, grab 2 of those, grab 2 lightsabers, and then that. Oh my god, you have to let me know on Patreon how the monolith does. I think it sounds so good right now, and I cannot wait to have, because we have one painted up, and I cannot wait for Chaos Cultists to be able to use his against me, because I feel like, is it fully painted up? It may not actually be fully painted up, but we have an excuse now to fully paint it up, because I think it actually sounds really powerful and useful in the game, and that is just really cool. There we go. Stick this one on there, and then these go on the end. They've gotten so much use, like, Lego's gotten so much use out of this lightsaber piece since making it, I feel like. They use it in everything. Okay, that looks good. Oh, it wants me to actually switch them around. You know what? I approve of that, Lego. Add some variety. So instead... There we go. See, now they're not identical. They actually have a little bit of asymmetry to them. I approve. Giant round thing. Where did my steering wheel? Rod. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry, I put this in the wrong way. It's not actually a steering wheel, it is just meant to be whatever this is supposed to be. There we go! That's where it goes. That's where it lives. That is not at all where it lives. It goes there, actually. Makes more sense. They're trying to keep this pretty gosh darn dense. Oh, the xenomorph idea for your nid chipster, that does sound really cool with a metallic green highlight on the exoskeleton. That sounds sick. Obi-Shawn, that sounds really cool. You're gonna make them look like cockroaches? How gross, but also awesome and completely appropriate. What was I doing? Oh, I need to switch the page? That's what I was doing. Because we're on to the next step. And I need 2 of those. I found it. The second one. No need to start panicking. I found the piece I was looking for. I then need 4 of these little guys. We are slowly clearing through these. I was like looking at them. I was like, wow, I have a daunting number of these left over. How many more will I use? All. The answer is all. Except for 1, because there will always be 1 left. Because it's Lego. Got those done. Ooh! That will be really cool, Obi-Shawn. I'm excited. I was watching, actually, an Orion's Belt miniature episode recently, and she was doing stuff with, mixing in a fluorescent green color tone into some sort of sticky product. It was, I don't remember if it was actually an adhesive or what specifically she was using, so do not, like, quote me on this. You can go check her channel out for it instead, but it made a really cool slime effect that I've never tried. I don't know if she was using, like, water effects or something else, but it looked really cool. It was predominantly focused on, like, her making some bases for her Tyranids, but she also ended up talking about, like, attaching slime to the Tyranids to give them that gooey effect, and you talking about that completely reminded me of that same concept, and I really like the idea of that. And I've never tried the stuff that she was talking about in her video, so I might actually pick some up and, like, give it a little go. See how it works. I also need that. Is that everything I need? That's everything I need. So this is gonna go here. And then that's gonna go there. Like a little air can. Ooh, that's actually a cute idea. Like, this could work as a spray can design for, like, an artist or something. Like, if you were doing you're building a hobby miniature room in your Lego city or something. Ooh. Ooh, I really like that idea of, like, making somebody in one of the houses actually giving somebody a hobby room and, like, using this as, like, spray cans. That'd be fun. Where is this going? Oh. I see. Okay, so this actually needs to go here, and then this other one goes this direction. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick it here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, and then this one I think will go here. Okay, alright, cool. I'm gonna press them all the way forward so that they're pressed against the cylindrical piece that we've already put on. Make it look a little bit more like they're connected. Oh my god, that looks so fun. I love how this corner is looking. Like, this looks so awesome. I need this piece and this piece. Okay, alright. That's rad. And then, where does this go, though? Oh, right here. Is something gonna get attached to that? Because I do have this piece, which can attach to it. I wonder if that's gonna... Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, we need both of these. This, an ingot. Just one. This piece here, both of these. And also this. Alright, so we're stacking those, putting that on top, putting the ingot on top of that. And that is going to go right there. And then we're going to take these. Let me see. Use that to hold them together. Create a nice little platform, and then boop. But of course we need it to be straight. Or my OCD will just flare. Alright, there we go. This has to be where the X-Wing sticks up and gets attached. It must be. I am convinced. What the hell? This is a really interesting shape that we're building. You guys can't see it. Hold on, I'll zoom out. Look at this weirdo shape that we're doing. I think it kind of looks like a radiator. I like it. Alright, zoom back in. I'll let you guys see the end result. Slightly. Okay, I need, I think, all of these. Yep. Okay, that's empty. It's not empty. I need this piece. 4 of those. 3 of these. This piece. 2 lightsabers. I think these are going to be our last 2 lightsabers. Unless we might end up using the last one. They do sometimes use all of them. Hello, Hari. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon or evening. I think it's normally, or is it morning for you normally, actually? Now I can't remember specifically where you are in the world or what time of day it might be for you, despite the fact that you're here very regularly. And for that, I am sorry, but I hope you're having a wonderful time of day that it is for you, sir. I need my brain to work so that I can pull the correct pieces that I need. I already have those ones. What am I actually looking for? I'm looking for the little round dots. There they are. 1 and 2. Okay, I think I actually have all the pieces now. Thank you for your patience. That took a while. I kept going back to try to find the same pieces I already found before. So we're putting that there, and then we're going to put that facing the correct direction there. We're going to then use this as a gap, and we're going to stick another one on there. And then we're going to do the same thing yet again. Gap, piece, piece. And then we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to stick these on the back. Perfect. Now, where do you go? Taking up that space right there. Do you think anything's gonna end up connecting to this little hinge, or do you think it's just gonna be a weird shape? Tyranids are pretty cool. I mean, they're essentially xenomorphs. Not exactly, but like they're that buggy alien concept. So it completely works in a lot of different things, and I think you end up finding a lot of Tyranid-esque things out there. The Zerg, for example, are, well, I don't know if the Zerg are based on the Tyranids or the Tyranids are based on the Zerg because of Games Workshop's history with Blizzard. And I don't remember the details of it at the moment off the top of my head, but they are related in one way or another. It is 1:53 a.m. Sir, it is too early in the morning. I am still listening, computer/YouTube. Yes, hello, thank you. We've only got like 6 more minutes of listening left, but we are in fact still listening. Alright. I've done that. I still have some pieces to go, so let's rapid fire through this. We're gonna set this off to the side because I don't think we need it immediately. And this will also maybe help me focus. There we go. I need this. sit there. We're making like a long... I assume it's gonna fill in this section. You guys can't see what I'm looking at. I assume we're building something to fill in this section. I was gesturing at it's completely off screen. That's not how it should be done, Angela. That is not how the YouTubes work. People want to see the things that you're doing, not just hear you sporadically talk about them. Alright, there we go. We're gonna put these on the side like so, along with 2 of these wedge grills. Bam and bam. Oh, it just occurred to me. Did I? No, I think that is done correctly. I think that is intentional. Alright, we're gonna keep moving on. I should probably not have put the trench on top of my instructions, blocking my ability to turn the pages. Hey, congratulations on passing your exam for college! Or your college exam. Congratulations! I always was very thrilled when I got passing grades on my college exams, because sometimes I didn't study super well, and I felt guilty about it afterwards, because I was like, I'm gonna remember things. I paid attention in class. I don't need to study, and then it got harder than I expected, but I still passed, and I was really pleased with myself. So that's exciting. All right, we have these. I need 3 ingots.
I have some.
You scared the crap out. No, it's okay. What's up? You do.
It's nearly 5.
Yes, I am hungry. We are going to be ending very shortly.
Cool, I'll order a pizza.
You are the best husbando. I love you.
I have completely irrelevant and maybe even slightly off mood from Legos.
What is that?
And this is more of just modern events and news.
Yes.
Wagner and Russia are at war.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, it's Call of Duty and Modern Warfare or something up in here.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to actually follow up on that information after the stream, because holy shit, what? I mean, they were kind of brewing towards that, but damn! 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 Holy shit! I am so hungry. That pizza sounds delicious.
I'll order it soon.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I was just like honestly commenting, going, man, I am way hungrier than I anticipated. What did I have for lunch?
Okay. We'll know more by tomorrow.
We'll know more by Russia and Wagner. His hired military.
The largest private contract military organization in Russia has basically been declared. It's complicated, and I don't want to get into the full news of it, but basically, Putin and the Ministry of Defense have been in quite a bit of conflict with the owner and leader of this very large mercenary army Russia uses. And it's apparently gotten to a head. It had kind of gotten to the point where the Wagner chief had seemingly been kind of trying to position himself politically, possibly against Putin, and I don't know Russian politics all that well. I've just been paying attention to it a little bit, and recently the Russian Ministry of Defense basically said all the private military contractors had to sign with the Russian military.
And I assume he was probably like, excuse you, no.
Yeah, he said no, ordered his troops not to do it. That resulted then in the Ministry of Defense instructing all Wagner troops to apprehend him, basically. And that has then led to where we are now. I don't know the fine details.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to, like, honestly, tomorrow's news coverage is going to be insane.
Yeah, the Call of Duty kind of level, yes.
Yeah, like, oh my god. Wow. What a development. Holy shit. Good lord. I need to put this into place. Doesn't this kind of look like a tiny ship? Like, completely off topic to what we were just talking about. Hi, Shy, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a really, really good day. Bam! I am building the trench run. Did I do that correctly? I think I did that correctly. Is it close enough? I don't think I can get it closer. So I'm going to assume yes. I can actually check. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I think I did that correctamundo. Alright, let's see what else we gotta build. We're gonna need another... Well, not yet. Stop jumping ahead in the timeline, Angela. Stop jumping ahead. I just want to see it complete. I just want to see my beautiful build complete. That's all. That's all I want. Why can't I find the correct... There we go. One day I'll find the correct bin that I need. So I need that, and then this. Just gonna get that stuck on the end, and it's gonna be put into that, like so. Then we're gonna take this. I mean, I would hope that if you had gotten to the point, Harik, if you were a general in somebody's military, that you could make those critical decisions, because that would be part of your job. But I get what you're saying, and I get what your professor's saying. Dang. I can't believe, like, good lord, the news is going to be wild this evening and tomorrow, honestly. I am very intrigued to see what comes of this, because it's... I mean, it could be very good for Ukraine. It could distract the Russians and, like, allow them to take their land back. Who knows? I'm going to be very curious to see what the hell actually goes down with this, because, I mean, it's been boiling towards this for, like, a couple weeks, maybe months now, and the fact that it's actually blowing up, like, mind-boggling. Just mind-boggling. Wedges. Put the wedges out. Oh, actually just one of those wedges and then one of these wedges. So that's gonna go there. We're gonna put this one on the end here. Oh my god. I just thought about pizza again and my stomach grumbled and I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I don't even know why I'm so hungry. I definitely ate like an hour before I went live. Why am I so hungry? Oh, because I worked out. Yeah, no, it's probably because I worked out this morning. So I don't know if you guys saw, how many of you follow me on Instagram. But I started a new fitness regimen this past week that involves that ring game from the Wii Switch. The Wii Switch? What the fuck am I saying? Oh my god. The Nintendo Switch is what I meant to say there, not the Wii Switch. I'm very... Hold on. I need to check something on this past thing that I just built. I think I forgot... Hold on. What's me? I think I forgot... What is this on the side? It look... Okay. Hold on. Those go there. Am I? Okay, I think I'm going crazy. Please look at this step. There's definitely an ingot on that side. There's no ingot there, right? But there's an ingot there. Am I, like... On the back side of this, there's supposed to be an ingot here, but not there, according to, like, this picture, because then we do end up adding an ingot here, but that's way later. I think that's what I'm not crazy, I just missed something. That's what happened. Let's get that back into place. There we go. I put it back into place. I'm gonna move on now. I think I skipped that, because I was looking at this, in this bin, and I'm like, I feel like I have so many of these left over. Way more than I should. How many of these ingots do I need now? I need 4 of them. Alright, so I got the 4. This is caught up to this step, and then I need one of these. Oh, that Hari, that sounds awesome for you to make a video about that. Hope it does well for you. The content creation grind is an intense one, that is for sure. But as long as you're having fun. That's at least what I look for in it. Just to have fun. Alright, I want to put this here. And then I want to put a little wedgie wedge there. We're going to grab... Okay, that's definitely going to be a spare because it's a little one-off. I want to grab 2 of these. I'm going to actually need 3. And then I think I'm going to have a spare because those are definitely... They always give you spares of these little... what are they called? Skates. Little roller skates. So that goes like that. Yep, those are the 4 pieces that are going on there. And then I need this along with this last one that I pulled out to do that. And then to hang it off the edge like that. Okay. I need one of these and an ingot. Ingot. The container, let's get it the hell out of my way. There's my ingot. Alright. Alright, there we go. And now we put this one into place. Bam! Cool. That looks awesome. What is next? We're gonna take this. Hopefully this will use up our final pieces. It does look like it is, actually. Alright, now that we've got so few things... Oh. Everybody, be prepared for cat meows. My boy has arrived, and he probably thinks it is time for him to have his din-din. And so I expect some meowing to occur shortly. Never mind, he has decided to leave me. He's like, hey, I can't believe you're talking shit about me, Mom. I'm gonna go away. Screw you. I'm not gonna meow once for you and be cute. He genuinely left me. Oh, well, that's what I get for accusing him of doing something that he didn't come in here to do, apparently. He was offended. I'm sorry, Jack! I didn't mean to offend you. Oh, fuck, I do need that piece. Crap, I need to find the piece. Hold on. Was missing. Yes, maybe the cat took the piece. That would be hilarious. I like the hat. Or that hat. Oh! I like that hat. I don't know if you were here earlier when I had my hat on, but since your name is I like that hat, I want your opinion on this hat. I made Chaos Cultist. I like this hat! Thank you. Thank you. That was perfect. I made Chaos Cultist buy me this glorious Lego bucket hat. And I would love your opinion on it. I found my piece. I'm gonna put my headphones there.
I'm guessing the mic muted me there.
I think you might have gotten too loud. You were so loud.
I like this hat.
There you go. There you go. Yes, I found my piece. Victory is mine. Yes, thank you. Thank you, I like that hat. I'm glad you like this hat. I think it's a glorious hat. I actually really want to take it to a beach or the pool next time that I go down to the... Oh my god, I should wear this to the pool the next time I go to the pool. And by the pool, I mean my hot tub. Because I'm going... Delightful. Not tonight, though. It'll be way too busy. Probably not over the weekend either. Maybe on Monday. Maybe I'll wear it to the pool on Monday. I am really surprised I found it, actually. It actually had rolled closer to the back of underneath the desk. And I think I just happened to glance at it at the appropriate reflective moment where the plastic went ching. And there was a light, and it was like, ah, here it is. And I found it, and I'm completing my build. To be fair, thankfully, I have a bazillion of those spare, so if I did not find the piece, I probably would have been fine. But I am actually very glad that I found it. Is that everything that needs to go there? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Never. Okay, everything's fine. I actually am using both of these pieces in this step. I was just not paying attention. These are definitely okay to be spare. I might have one. Oh, I do have one extra because this is supposed to go there. My bad. They should match more. And then this goes like that. Huzzah. Alright. And that completes step number 3. We will pick this back up, well, I don't know. We might not end up finishing this one on stream. It really ends up depending. So here is the plan. Before I head out, let me just go ahead and give you a rundown of... I want to check something real quick. Nope. Alright, we're going back to normal. I didn't know if my camera would be preset to be in the full face, but it's not, it's okay. I will figure that out later, and I don't want to move it. Because it's at the end of the stream, and it's really not that important. But the point is here's the deal for the streaming going forward. We're not going to have a stream tomorrow. I'm going to a Lego convention midday, so I just don't want to have to try to squeeze it in, and I know I'm going to be completely socially exhausted by the end of the by the end of the Lego convention. So we're just gonna not have a stream tomorrow. However, that means that on Sunday we are going to have a stream. It'll be before Forbidden Door begins, because you're fucking betting your ass I am watching Forbidden Door tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to get a stream on Sunday before Forbidden Door begins, and it is gonna be entirely focused on me starting to work on my Tyranids from my Leviathan box, because I will be picking that up on Sunday morning. Like very early. I might be able to squeeze by and actually pick it up from Games of Berkeley tomorrow, but I'm gonna be trying to get it at minimum out there by Sunday so that I could then do a little unboxing. I know everybody's seen everything that's in it, but I just want to squeal about all the shit in the box, and then we're gonna start working on building some of those Tyranids, and I'll probably be focusing on building one of the big boys because that excites me the most, and I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And then next week we'll have should have our normal streaming cadence. We'll have a hobby news episode on Tuesday. We'll have a Tuesday live stream. We'll have our Thursday GM mode live stream, which I've been having a lot of fun with. I need to maintain my money advantage in that game. Otherwise, Chaos Cultist is going to destroy me with his cards, because I have not gotten a single freaking card that I can use against him that will affect him. I only have stuff that will affect me, and I should start using those, but gosh darn it, I wish I had something that, like, stole a superstar from him for a couple weeks or something. And then we'll have a Friday live stream like normal, which will probably also still continue to be focused on Leviathan. Basically, expect some focus on Leviathan and Games Workshop products on streams for a little bit, although I do have 2 streams that I'm going to be sneaking in there very shortly that are some sponsored streams from some companies that I actually am very, I'm very interested to try their things. So one of them is actually it is a toy company, but they do buildable toys, not like Lego, they're not brick built, but they're like mechanical. And they have these gorgeous steampunk butterflies that you can build out of like metal pieces and everything. So they sent me a couple of them, and I want to build one of them on stream for you, so you can be expecting that in the near future. And then I also got sent some miniatures from a war game that I actually saw the prototype for originally at Games of Berkeley a long time ago. Not super long, but like it feels like it was forever ago. And I'm really excited because the miniatures look really cool, and I'll probably be painting some of those up at some point on a live stream as well, so you can be looking forward to that. Adam, I will answer your question very briefly before I head out. You asked what Forbidden Door match am I most looking forward to, and honestly, I'm really torn because I think all of the matches are going to be pretty darn good, but I think it's going to be Bryan versus Okada or MJF versus Tanahashi. I really am interested to see what comes of both of those matches. But Omega and Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be good. Like, really every match on the card to me is exciting and interesting, so I'm looking forward to all of it. I'm sure I will be either posting about it on Instagram or Twitter or something as I'm watching it, but we can talk more about that on Sunday during the live stream. Thank you to everybody that was here joining me for today's Lego build. I think we made some good progress, and I absolutely love how the greebling is turning out on this. It's a lot of fun, very cool to look at. I will see you guys next time. I've been Angela, and I hope you have a wonderful hobby night. Bye!